I don't want you to think that we were talking about you.
Me? Just flying domestically? Nah, come on. Let's be for real. There's so many places I want to see. So just be yourself. Be you. My juice is not your juice. My swag is not your swag. Just because therapy is trendy right now doesn't mean it's bad. You can still buy Jordans, don't they? That's trendy. When people act like they don't know who you are, they're trying to trigger you. Oh, who the hell is Leslie? Bitch, you know who I is. You know who I be. Good morning, y'all. This is the look for the day. Don't mind my shirt. I just tried to wipe it because there's a little stain on it. But I'm about to head down for the shuttle. I don't know what day it is, but it's a day. So, yeah. Hanging out here for the time being. I have about 15 minutes until I have to be back into class, and then we get out at 3. I said I'm gonna stay here and work on some stuff, but baby, I'm tired, so we're gonna see. I may just go back to the hotel and try to take a nap and then work on some things. We'll see how that goes. We had a class that graduated today, so all the flight attendants are like leaving. They look so cute. So cute. So I'm like sitting at the bar trying to get some work done because there's no tables that have outlets available. And I just asked the bartender, can I stay over here? And he's like, till about 4 o'clock. It's 3:23, guys. So that is the bar, as per usual. This is the lodge. So it's pretty cool in here. They had another group of people come in today. As you can see, everybody's sitting over there. So they had another orientation. They're not playing. They get them in, get them out, baby. I'm just wondering what's gonna be like once they do the merger with Spirit. What's gonna go on with all those employees and how they're gonna train them and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's all I got. I am back at the hotel. I got my drink, I got my food. They made mac and cheese, pulled pork, or chicken, and what was the other thing? Cornbread, and I'm forgetting something. Oh no, maybe that was it. That was dinner for tonight. They be feeding us real good. I'm not gonna hold you. JetBlue feeds us really well, okay? What else is there to tell y'all? There's just so much work. It's like the work is endless. Like there's not enough time to get the work done in class. There's modules that we have to complete in class, and then there are modules we have to complete outside of class. It's like actually homework. There is so much work. And it has to be done before we graduate. We're supposed to graduate next Thursday, I think it is. Whenever the 26th of April is. But y'all, listen. Oh, I did get my schedule. I don't know if I told you guys that. I did get my schedule for when I return to Louisiana. And I'm at MSY. I have my schedule, my shift. I'm not telling y'all what my schedule is because we'll have to do that. TMI. But yeah, it's a decent shift. I'm not even mad at the shift that I got. I'm trying to make sure I don't look crazy. Another day has come to an end. I'm about to go take myself a nice shower, eat my food, try not to go to sleep too early because I don't have time to wake up in the middle of the night, child, especially when I gotta be up at like 4:30 to get ready to go to class anyway. And I'm gonna try to work on some more modules and just knock some more work out because I don't want to be trying to get all this stuff done next week. We are off on Saturday. I don't know what I plan on doing on Saturday. I really want to just chill. Maybe hang out with the guy that I went on a date with this past Sunday. We'll see how I'm feeling. But that is it. Your girl is tired. We're all tired. We're all exhausted. We took our first skills practice test yesterday and I got 100. It was basically on how to go in and, you know, change someone's seat arrangement and all kinds of stuff like that. And then today we took our first knowledge practice test, and I got an 80. The two questions that one of them was like a little tricky because it was like, what airlines do we have partnerships with? And I knew one of them for sure, but then when I checked a resource for the other two, I didn't see him. So I was like, okay, whatever. Got that wrong. And then the other one, bro, I knew the answer, but I changed my answer because I not even second guessed myself. I checked the resource and I was like, oh, okay, this must be the answer. And I had the answer right. I had the answer right and I changed it. So mad. So I passed. You pass with an 80%, but I wanted 100. Like, anyway, most of the class passed with like an 80. I don't really know if anybody got 100%. I think my classmate next to me probably got 100%. He was the first one done. So I hope I don't have nothing in my teeth. Y'all know I'm notorious for having stuff on me and not knowing, but yeah. We're counting the days down. Today is the end of day 7 of me training for airport operations with JetBlue. I feel like my energy is completely different from how it's been the past couple of days because it's just like a lot. It's just like a lot. And I'm just trying to, not even stay motivated because I am motivated. I'm here. They brought me here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I think that myself and other classmates and other people here, we kind of forget that we're here for like, X amount of weeks or whatever for our training, but like we made it this far. I was sitting there working on my module and kind of taking in this space. And I did that a little bit too yesterday. Like, yo, I'm really here, like about to work for this airline. And today I was thinking like, it's not easy to get hired for an airline. Like, it's not easy. I don't know if I told you guys, but I did tell you guys. Like I said, I had applied to work for American and I got the interview, went to the in-person interview at the hotel. It was a group interview and we had to answer questions and I didn't make it to the next round of the interview. And then a few months later, American sent me another email saying, oh, we're hiring again. And it's like, well, y'all should have hired me the first time, American. Don't send me another email talking about, oh, we're hiring again. You should have hired me the first time. Okay, thanks. But yeah, it's not easy to get chosen to work for an airline. Even the process of, there's a whole process, like I told you guys, but also you have to do an online assessment. There's like 3 or 4 assessments I had to do with, like making sure I read all the regulations and answered the questions accordingly, or, paying attention to the screen and where the objects moves, like just weird stuff. And I was like, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Like, for you to be able to multitask basically was what they want to see, and, recognize patterns and all, like, that's the process. And so I'm just grateful to be here. I might be a little smart. I might be a little smart or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I might be a little smart. But yeah, I'm grateful to be here. No matter how high or low my energy may, fluctuate, I am grateful for this opportunity. And I was actually checking like, flights today, because everybody's been like, oh, well, did you book a flight yet? Where you going to travel to first? And I legitimately did not look at it till today. And y'all know me, I want to leave the country. I'm not thinking about domestic flights, which would probably be a little bit easier. I'm ready to go. Like, London, hello. Hey, London, remember me? Colombia, Bali, hello? Y'all want me to come through is what you said? Okay, say less. Obviously JetBlue does not fly directly to those places, so I would be having a connecting flight. It is what it is though. I knew what it was gonna be, walking into this. I'm like, bro, me just flying domestically? Nah, come on. Let's be for real. There's so many places I want to see. So it is still exciting though, but that's the reality of that situation. Whew. Good morning, y'all. It is day 8. I'm about to head down for the shuttle. Y'all already know we mix and match in the outfits from last week, and we're gonna do the same thing the next week. So back in my little skirt, This top I wore last week, obviously, but I wore it with my khakis that I wore yesterday. So decided to pair it with the skirt today. And that is it. I feel like I'm always the last person downstairs every morning now, but I still be on time for the show. So I'm okay with that. And thankfully, I'm only on the second floor, so it doesn't take me long to get downstairs. It's 5:42. Because the shuttle been on time, okay? And we love to see it. So yeah, it's all good. Okay, y'all. So I am back at the hotel. It is 3:44. I decided not to stay on campus. Like I said, I was gonna come back today. Today was just another day of us getting to know the system, practicing on how to operate, what we would be doing, just basically trying to navigate the system that we're going to be using if we're at ticket counter, or when we're at ticket counter when we get back to our stations, and all the different operations that we can do and all the things we can add to a reservation or a booking or whatever. And so we have a test tomorrow. We have a skills check, which is basically checking if we know how to operate the system. And then Friday we have a test on knowledge. So that's everything we've been talking about as far as like our learnings and our class discussions and modules and things like that. So far I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, the last quiz we had, with the practice quiz we had on skills, I got a 5 out of 5. I got 100. And so towards the end of class today, one of our instructors, we have 2 of them, he was like, all right, now y'all gonna get up here at the front and y'all gonna show us what you're doing on the computer and you're gonna walk us through it. And so I wasn't worried at all. I've been taking notes recently. I literally just started taking notes yesterday. I didn't bring a notebook. I forgot to bring a notebook with me. And so the other instructor in our class, she went and grabbed notebooks for people that didn't have them. So I started taking notes yesterday. I haven't really been like super worried, you know what I mean? So because we learned some more processes today, I did write down notes on how to do them step by step. But the one he wanted me to do specifically, I was not worried. I was not nervous. I went first. My name was called first to go up to the computer and, you know, work through how you would do a same day switch. So a customer, you know, comes in, they miss their flight or they want to change their flight or whatever for the same day, how you would do that, the steps to do that. And so I'm up there doing it, breezing through, you know what I'm saying? Everything is good. And so there was a part where I was like, oh, you want to make sure that this is checked off. And one of the people in my class, I already told y'all, it's 2 troublemakers. One of the people in my class, she's like, checked off? Do you mean like, do you mean take it off? And I'm like, so the instructor was like, it means the same thing, checked or checked off. Like, and I just stopped and looked at her and I was just like, like I know I made a, y'all know my facial expression. So I know I made a face, but it's like, nobody else said anything. And in fact, they were all quiet when I was doing it because I was doing it right the entire time. So for her to feel the need to be like, you said checked off, you mean checked? He was like, it means the same thing. Like, I didn't even have to respond because you sound stupid. You constantly have questions. They literally have to baby you every step of the way and you decide you want to call out and say something when I'm up there. She ain't saying nothing about nobody else's process. When maybe 3 or 4 other people went after me, she had nothing to say. In fact, she congratulated one girl. She's like, oh, you did amazing. But when I'm up there, you got something to say. People really will be intimidated by your energy or your aura or just whatever, the way you look, the way you dress. And it's like, for what? Just be yourself. Be you. My juice is not your juice. My swag is not your swag. You have to be confident in who you are and what you're capable of doing and how you present yourself. And I wasn't always there. So, and even when I wasn't at this point that I'm at in my life, people still was jealous of me for shit that I couldn't even control. So when I encounter people like that now, I'm just like, okay, you got something going on. Something I'm doing or not doing or saying or not saying or wearing or not wearing is triggering you, and I can't really do nothing about that. That don't got nothing to do with me. The good thing is that our instructors are very helpful and they want us all to succeed. So even though they've been, you know, been a little annoyed, they've still been extremely helpful in trying to make sure that she and the other classmate are, you know, on track. But they getting tired now. They like, all right, you need to pay attention. You need to focus. Like, we day 5 and y'all still asking questions about how to sign in. You should know how to do that by now. Like, So your girl did good. And I was about to check my person in, and he was like, you can stop right there. I feel like you know how to check somebody in. I was like, I got this. Like, I got this. Come on. Don't play with it. I don't like nasty people. And her and his name are always in people's mouths. Like, this is the thing though. I'm not phony. I'm not a phony person. My name is Leslie Ann, and my toxic trait is if I don't like you, like really don't like you, you don't exist to me. I don't even interact with you. There's levels to it, right? So I can still be, you know, I can still be casual and courteous with you. Good morning, good night, good evening, hello, how you doing, and keep it pushing. We don't say nothing else after that. But if I really don't like you, you don't even exist. I'll walk past you. I'll look past you. I don't do the messiness. I don't do the messiness. I came here by myself. I'm going back to my station by myself. And I'm gonna have to deal with a whole nother set of people that I've never met before, with the exception of the supervisor that I met on my way here. But I don't have time to be messy with people that I'm not even gonna be working with regularly. I don't even know y'all. And you got all that attitude, and you are in class constantly raising your hand, constantly confused, constantly behind. Mama, focus that energy on making sure you know what you gotta do for this test. That would be my thought process. I just thought it was weird, like, why are you saying that? Why are you even talking? Nobody else had anything to say when I was up there, except for you. Checked off. How is that confusing to you? When you go through a to-do list, you check things off, right? Meaning they're marked. That's what I meant by make sure this is checked off. Make sure it's selected. That's all that means. Like, that's not really hard to understand. But yeah, anyway, that was my experience. I'm about to take a shower, do some modules, maybe eat the rest of my food. I'm kind of hungry. I've been trying to keep up with my medicine, y'all. Trying to keep up with my vitamins and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Y'all heard my stomach just now? Did y'all hear that? Can y'all hear my stomach? That was my stomach, y'all. I'm finna I'm going to, yeah, that was bad. I'm going to get out of these clothes, take a shower, relax. I might take a nap, eat, wake up, get some work done. That's what happened yesterday. I took a nap, and I wanted to take like an hour nap. So I set my alarm for like 7:30, but I actually woke up a little after 8, and I felt bad, but it was still fine. I woke up and did a little bit of work, and then I caught up on Abbott Elementary. I need to catch up on Snowfall. And then I went back to sleep. I was still tired enough that I didn't stay up super late, which is I'm grateful for, because I was like, oh God, I don't want to take a nap. And then, you know how you just be up? Nah, I was good. So I'm probably gonna do the same thing. We are on day 8 of me being here, day 5 of training. We're almost halfway through. I think we get our uniforms tomorrow. And what else? We have 2 tests. I think tomorrow, basically tomorrow up until graduation, we have tests. We have a test tomorrow, a test on Friday. I think we have a test on Saturday. We're off Saturday, a test on Sunday. And then we don't have a test on Monday. I think we have a test on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. Or probably Tuesday is our final test, because Wednesday is our graduation. Like, it's going by mad fast now. Like, last week was kind of slow. Now it's like, all right, y'all about to be up out of here. I hope you're ready. So yeah, it's almost time. It's almost time. I'm excited. Good morning, y'all. Today is day 8 or 9, I believe, of me being here. Getting ready to head down. It's 5:39 to get on the shuttle. Keeping it real simple today, just all black. These are actually like sweatpants, joggers, leggings, whatever you want to call them. But I don't care. I don't care. I didn't feel like reusing an outfit today, so paired it with my favorite black t-shirt that y'all probably see me wear 1,000 times, and these sweatpants, which are kind of like high-waisted. I'm just gonna like tuck them a little bit. I don't know. They're kind of loose too. These are, I think these are a large. And obviously this shirt's big, which is part of the reason why I tucked it in. But anyway. So we are on a little 25-minute break. I took my test and I got a 92%. I wanted 100 as per usual, but I'll accept the 92. I gotta knock these modules out. I didn't know we had 20 extra modules. I thought we had like 10. So I'm probably gonna do like 5 today, 5 tomorrow, knock it out by Sunday. And then we have a test tomorrow. We have a test on Tuesday. And then graduation is on Wednesday. So yeah, so everybody is getting their uniforms. I'm about to head downstairs and get my uniform and try on all my stuff. And yeah, about to open up my bag. Come on.
Uniform?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Huh?
You good?
Yeah, so
You
far.
miss us?
Of course I do. Where's everybody else?
Lunch.
We're on our way to lunch right now.
Oh. Because I could come to be in this class tomorrow.
Yeah, she comes back at 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be here, so I'll be here tomorrow. So just wanted to come to check out how things with the schedule. All right. Did you get all the schedules of some back already? From your liaisons, the letter you sent?
I
Did you give you schedules?
for your OJT.
Oh, no, they
OJT?
said that I have to schedule my badge first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wish. That would have been nice.
You'll get everything done, don't worry. All right. So then, what time can we be back?
12. We gotta come back at 12.
12?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
And I don't want you to think that we were talking about you the
When?
other day. Because I don't know, you.
I don't even remember.
Oh, okay. Because when you had walked up and they had said Leslie or
Leslie.
your name, and I was like, who is that? I didn't want you to think that we were talking.
Oh,
about
no.
you.
I know y'all was talking about the test that we took.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know if she's mad or.
No.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't want you to think that. You wasn't talking about you.
Mm-mm. No, because when you said it, I was like, that's me. And then you
Yeah.
said, I had your test, and I was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, mine.
Mm-mm. But I knew because y'all was talking about, was I supposed to write something and I wrote on mine, so I knew either you or had it. But then when he said the person didn't get the first, I was like, well, that ain't me, so she must have mine.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, let me just I want to kick you by yourself. You know?
No, girl, it's all good.
Okay.
I'm like, what you talking about? I don't know.
Okay, bye.
All right, later. Y'all see what I be talking about? I'm not crazy. Like, I really be like, I didn't mean to record that part, but it just happened to happen in that moment. So it looks like they gave me 2 skirts. I know I ordered a pair of pants and I ordered a skirt, but they gave me 2 skirts. So I'm gonna have to, oh, maybe these are my pants. Oh, hold up. So this is my skirt and these are my pants. Okay. I'm gonna go try these on in the bathroom. Today's been a long day. I just got back to the hotel. It is 6:51. They were behind on the uniforms. My uniform appointment was for 5:20, and I went there at 5:20, and they were behind by like 3 people. Then I caught up with some of the women in my class who like had appointments earlier than me, but like we're still waiting. So just got back. I stopped to get food while I was over there. I completed some modules. I said I was gonna do 5 today and do 5 tomorrow and then just do the rest on Saturday when we're off and knock them all out. So I'll be done by Sunday. So we took our test. I got a 92. I wanted 100, but I made a stupid mistake I made 2 stupid mistakes that messed me up, but I still passed with a 92, so. Yeah, so pretty much took our test. We learned some new information, practiced that today. We have another test tomorrow on knowledge. So it's not necessarily like operating the system, but like you know, being able to use our resources to find what information we may need when we're, you know, at work. Mini VSG update. I had to swap out my pants and my skirt because I don't recall ordering a size 14, to be quite honest. I recall ordering a size 12 because I knew I wasn't a 14 anymore. And I put my uniform order in late. I put it in the day after it was due, which was last Wednesday. And so I'm pretty sure I selected 12, but somehow I ended up with a size 14 skirt and a size 14 pants. And I didn't have to try them on, but I did anyway, and I knew they were gonna be loose, and they were. So when I went to my appointment, I let them know. So they swapped out my skirt and my pants for me. And your girl wanted the orange top for work, okay? Everyone in my class kept seeing everyone that was a flight attendant wear orange. So I'm like, well, is orange only for the flight attendants? Cause like, I wanna wear orange. So when I went to my appointment, the girl was like, oh, you know, did everything fit? And I was like, I think this shirt fit, but I hadn't tried on that particular shirt. So I tried it on, I was like, oh, this is a little snug. It really was just snug around my arm. And she was like, well, we have the orange one. I was like, oh, well, let me try on the orange, because I wanted that orange shirt from day one. So it's not just for the flight attendants, it's for everyone. So yeah, I swapped it out for the orange one, and somehow it's the same exact size that I had, but the large in the orange fit a lot more comfortable than the large in the blue, the navy blue. So I'm good. What else happened today? Y'all saw what happened with Shorty. Y'all heard it. Like, I just wanted to make sure you didn't think we were talking about you. Baby, I was there for the whole conversation. I heard when you said, who the hell is Leslie? And I was like, that's me. And you said, oh, I had your paper. And I said, I know. People really don't pay attention to their surroundings. And my mind is constantly on a pivot. Constantly. My ears are constantly on a pivot. I'm constantly taking in the information, observing people, So I heard I literally participated in the conversation. And the day that my test was graded by her, I knew she had my paper, like, because I wrote on my test. I knew that one of them had my paper. And when the person on this side started marking things wrong on a person's paper, I was like, well, it's not my paper because I got my stuff right. So I was like, oh, she probably got my paper. That was so weird. Like, she was like, you know, I just, well, y'all heard what she said. Like, you know, I just didn't want you to be, I didn't know if you were mad, or what would I be mad for? What would I be mad for? I was in the conversation. I heard when you said my name and I responded. Like, what would I be mad for? I'm confused. Are you telling me that you've been talking about me outside of that example? Because I don't know what you mean. When I was talking to my other classmate who I'm cool with, and she was like, oh yeah, when we did introduction, she said that your name was really pretty. So like, why would you be saying, who the hell is Leslie, when you know exactly who I am? People do weird shit. People do weird shit because they wanna stir things. They wanna stir the pot. Babe, we don't need to stir a pot. I'm here for a job. I'm here for work. I'm here to get paid. This conversation happened like 2 days ago, which is why I'm like, why is she bringing this up today? This happened 2 days ago at breakfast. Before we got off the shuttle, one of our classmates was missing, and like they were looking for her, and she stood up on the shuttle and was like, oh, that's Leslie, and like pointed back towards me. And I'm like, oh, she knows my name, whatever. So then you say my name on the shuttle, but then when we get to breakfast, you're like, oh, who the hell is Leslie? Bitch, you know who I is. You know who I be. Like, what is happening? And then you said my name was pretty days before that. So you still don't know who I am? You've said my name 3 times now. Am I missing something? I'm confused. I know everybody in my class's name. It's only 11 of us. So why are you acting like you don't know who I am? When people act like they don't know who you are, they're trying to trigger you. They're trying to make it seem like you're irrelevant, or you're like, oh, like, who is that? You know what I mean? Like, you ever interacted with somebody who you've met on several occasions and they still act like they don't know your name? They act like they don't know how to pronounce your name. They act like just weird and stank, and just, that's because you're triggering something in them. You're making them feel some type of way. And a lot of the times it's insecurity. How I would be triggering that in her, I don't know, because well, we did play Kahoot today, and you know, we have a test tomorrow, so we were sitting down. I mean, after this moment, she seems a little bit more at ease around me. Not that I've been trying to be intimidating. This is the shit I be dealing with. When people tell me I'm intimidating, I'm just like, but how? What am I triggering in you that you want to tell me that I'm intimidating? When I tell y'all I mind my business, I don't know. Anyway, so she was like, oh, you know, such and such, you're doing really well in the class, and Leslie's right behind you. Now she know my name is Leslie, right? She's like, Leslie's right behind you. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But for you to say my name on 3 separate occasions and then all of a sudden you don't know who I am, talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on in your little brain of yours? What's happening in there? Because I don't understand. It's no way I'm going to say somebody's name 2-3 times and then act like I don't know who they are. That's weird. That's weird energy. That's weird ass energy. Okay? But yeah, that was my day in a nutshell. Like I did not mean to get that on camera at all. Y'all saw I was recording trying to open my box up and look at my uniform. And me and her ended up being the last 2 in the classroom right before lunch, trying our stuff on. And she was like, you know, I wanted to catch you by yourself just to what? Baby, that happened 2 days ago. You think I'm thinking about that? I don't care. This is why I go so hard for therapy, because a lot of y'all need it. Like, I don't know what be going on in y'all heads. A lot of y'all need it, bro. Seriously. You think I'm still thinking about it? You see the accent was about to come out because I'm confused. You think I still think about a conversation that you had 2 days ago that I was involved in? It wasn't like I walked past and I heard my name and then I kept walking and I don't know what was said after that. I was literally standing right there. I addressed it while I was standing right there. I don't care no more. And it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, nothing crazy was said. And even if something crazy was said, I probably would have addressed it or whatever. Like, it's making me, listen, I am not a big drinker. Never have been, probably never will be. But this experience, I'm ready to take the bottle and take it to the head. Like, I'm ready to take the bottle to the head. I need a drink. This is water, by the way. I don't have to be for everybody. I'm not one of those people where everybody needs to like me. I've never been that kind of person. But once I bond with 1 or 2 people, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to be the cool girl. I don't need to be the it girl. I don't need to be loved and liked by everybody. It is what it is. So I hope when I get back to my base or my station, it's a good experience. And, you know, everybody's cool. And if you're not, it is what it is. We can work together and do what we got to do and keep it pushing. People have triggers. Everyone has triggers. Everyone has triggers. Everyone. And I think the easiest way to figure out what your triggers are is to go to therapy. Because we have triggers from childhood that we don't even know exist. So, you know, the slightest thing might get you riled up and get you upset, and you may not be able to decipher where it's stemming from. Getting to the root. My therapist always talks about, let's get to the root of it. Let's get to the root of it. Where do you think that comes from? I feel like a lot of people, especially Black people, think that therapy is going to a session with someone that you don't know, a stranger, and telling them all your business, or them telling you what to do to fix your life. Therapy is on you. You go to your session. Your initial one obviously is a consultation, but when you go to a session, you're doing the majority of the talking. Your therapist is not telling you what to do. You're talking, and as you're speaking, you're realizing, oh, this is why this is that way. This experience made me feel this way. This is, you are going there to be able to really sit with your thoughts and sit with yourself and understand yourself better. It's not about somebody else telling you what to do. It's not about a stranger telling you what to do, because everybody be like, oh, I'm not going to a stranger and telling them my business. But you tell everybody in your life your business, and you still got problems. So I'm confused. You might as well go to a professional. I know when I went out with the guy on Sunday, he was, you know, we talked about therapy, and he was saying that, you know, I kind of feel like it's trendy. And I was like, yeah, it is trendy. And later on, as I thought about it through the week, because that stuck in my head, I'm like, but a lot of things are trendy. Niggas still buy Jordans, don't they? That's trendy. Want to drive Teslas, don't they? That's trendy. People shop on Amazon, right? That's trendy. There's a lot of things that are trendy. Just because therapy is trendy right now doesn't mean it's bad. So why not do something that's going to better your mental health? Buying sneakers don't better your mental health. You may feel good, but it's just you spending money on some sneakers. You popping bottles, you got sections at the club. Okay, you feel good in that moment. It's temporary. And a lot of that is like self-soothing or trying to, you know, trying to heal the pain or whatever you're feeling in that moment by partying, by drinking, by smoking, by whatever, by eating, whatever your addiction or whatever your, you know, your treatment, for lack of a better word, is in the moment. And you know, too much of anything can never really be good. So I don't know. I love therapy. I'm grateful for it. I've seen the change in myself, and I know other people have, even though they may have not said it. I know other people have noticed a change in me because I've noticed a tremendous change in myself. So it is what it is. I'm really happy where I am, and yeah, this experience has been something else, but I'm grateful for it. I keep saying that because it's the truth. I really am grateful for this experience, and I'm excited to see, you know, where it takes me, where it leads me, and you know, just continue to grow and evolve in this next chapter of my life. But I'm hungry. I'm ready to get out of these clothes. I'm about to take a shower, eat my little food, and I wanted to go to Walmart today and get some protein shakes because I think I've been getting a decent amount of protein in. All of it, no, but I know protein shakes would help. So I'll probably try to go to Walmart tomorrow. But yes, that is it. Today was day 9. I think we're on day 9 of me being here. I'll insert the correct day if it's wrong. I don't really know at this point. Thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and remember that life is good and it's only getting better. I will catch y'all in the next video.